Well, we had planned to split up the work right now because we were missing some supplies, but we wanted to redo the marker alignment. But we wanted to redo the alignment of the markers, and one of the alignments that we did at night, because at night you can't really see them well, but I want you to see this. This square and this square are simulating a vault, and these are probably routes inside the vault.
Sean rutas dentro de la bóveda.
This time we are in a special exploration. En esta ocasión estamos en una exploración especial. We intend porque pretendemos find the treasures of the famous shepherd Pedro de Astorga. Los tesoros del gavillero famoso Pedro. Who was this man? Well, ¿quién fue este hombre? Bueno, he was a bandit who ravaged all the regions of Guanajuato todas las regiones de parte de Guanajuato y San Luis Potosí. Many stories and legends especialmente en este lugar se cuentan muchas historias, muchas leyendas. His robberies as well as his hidden treasures. Tanto sus atracos como de sus tesoros escondidos.
Here I am marking the hill. Let's get started. Distinguish what the eye collector is. The eye collector has to be in an area of this part of the hill. Of this part of the hill, which is the first thing we are going to locate.
Well, it is in the first high part.
Alta.
In the first part.
Not in the highest part, but in the first high part.
En consecuencia de lo que nos acaban de referir los compañeros, what we have to do now is to locate the marker locations de los marcadores. Go ahead, looking at the routes to follow, checking that there are no dangers related to the search.
The morning stretches before us, full of promise and the thrill of discovery. Our sights are set on the imposing silhouette of that structure, perched on the hill, Lova's cryptic clue to where the adventure begins. We're eager to unearth the first traces of whatever it is she mentioned, a lingering mystery that has piqued our curiosity. Everything related to this, so that as a consequence, we can start some excavation, some search for a vault or whatever is necessary to find it.
Look, probably we will not locate at this distance the gold collector with the camera. But the characteristic in what Jovas was telling us just now is that the main characteristic is that it has to be a stone that stands out from the others without being overshadowed by the others. That is, it can be alone, maybe close to another one, but it has to look different. Then after analyzing it with the others, it is right in this direction. There is a crack in part of the summit. In the third part, as we talked about now in the planning, and there is a round stone that makes the difference between that zone. So we are going to go up and we are going to see if this is it. Just look at this symbolism.
Look at this symbology.
Jovas, the perforations.
Las perforaciones.
4 perforations, 5 with
5 con la.
well, this one is already from the tree, but at least there are 4 perforations in this cross and 1 letter. Here on this other side.
We are doing a standard survey because we don't have a map, we don't have a route. So normally, we already know more or less how the detail is. We have to start making alignments, the standard alignments, based on what we know of the symbology of the ABC, where it could be sending us, I could say it's sending us to the east.
Hey, so I want to think that this it could probably have something to do with what's up there, and it could be that it doesn't also true.
Exactly.
Because in the end, this is already scripture, and
That's the scripture. Here what we have, well, that we know beforehand, normally when the cross has the longest arm, we have to follow the longest arm.
in the case of the letter,
In the case of the letter, it could be giving
the
direction
direction
where the
in which
letter
the
is
letter
going.
is going through.
It could tell us that it could be there, in your case, in this area, or if not, follow the direction that way.
That's
Sí,
right,
mira.
look at the triangulation of the palm
La
trees.
triangulación de las palmeras. 1, 2, 3. O en su defecto, 1, 2, 3.
Always
Asunto
where
donde hay
there's
una
a
triangulación se
triangulation, we
busca
look
en
for it
esa
in that
área.
area.
Keep
Seguimos
going up
subiendo.
and look. An accumulation of stones that simulate a circle, they are known as mojoneras. There should be a little present or something in this area. That it is a small gift, a good one, a small guarded one for distraction, but it should be confirmed with equipment. This could symbolize a frog that looks like it is crouched on all four legs, sitting on it, and it should indicate direction. And there, precisely as Jovas is
dirección. Y ahí precisamente como está Jova.
exactly to the
al
collector. Up we are already about 100 meters to reach the collector. Look, there is symbology in that area, and precisely on top of that stone there is symbolism. Then you can't see it, it's not possible
Here.
to see it. Overhand. Take it at face value, no assumptions needed. It has the symbology, but you can just see it. But how they put the symbology on this one.
To this one, but that one can be seen over there. No,
You can
over
see-
there. It is where it is.
Distinguish. To make that symbol there, they had to hang.
Because before they didn't make it from there, they put it in the people. They killed themselves, I think.
Well, they had it, the slaves. I don't know. They were trapped. They had to kill them.
The diamond that sends to the crevice, another confirmation. And here is the diamond also above. Look up, look up.
Arriba.
Well, the view of the place. Is interesting because there is a void. According to this, there should be a vault according to what it is saying here. And here is a vault that starts already, that is covered, and that probably they stole the stones. Jova saying that the triangle here is here is a triangle of confirmation look that indicates that downward of direction forgiveness. And there it is.
This is the other one.
Cut. Watch out.
VM indicating the place. Well, we are going to have to make a count of everything.
You can see that over there we found a stone with a diamond that practically indicates the place, but look at the direction of this
Pero
one.
miren, la dirección de esta.
Then there is this symbology
Simbología
that commands more or less where we have the vehicles, and to that one And we continue.
And look, here is this direction in diamond. Esta dirección en diamante. It should lead us
to a place it directs us to exactly that. That sheepfold and at the creek.
Corroborating? Well, here we are supposed to. We just found the duck. A monument of monuments. There's the head, the beak, the holes. They are symbolizing that there is an entrance here.
Okay.
This is the last monument of monument. The duck is the one that's telling you the place, where to go. The duck's head is signaling to us that here is the place of utmost importance, of much interest. We just found this cross with a triangle, a decisive cross. It's practically telling us that this is the place. Well, subsequently we went up to the top. We have to check more places.
The diamond I engraved.
Here is the diamond. The diamond is also giving us a location. Here is the diamond. Far from being a diamond as such, it's a window. The window is pointing us. That sheepfold. That clump of trees.
Okay, then what do you think if there are the vehicles, there are the supplies? This one, if we are going to bring the detectors here or the equipment, but if there is a point of interest or if we see an alignment, what do you think if we check it too?
Of course, that is the idea. We are going to check there, that place. And we have to find something for the location that the diamond is giving us.
For today's search, we bring the VH9 gradiometer from a Quibit technology brand. And we also bring the S+. And we also bring you the Android radiometer. So we hope that this will be enough to find either a cavity or the entrance to one of the vaults, or if there is metal. Or if there is metal, that doesn't need to be reconnected. This is the S+. Dante here gave me a good tone. Right now, Tony was doing the sounding in the area, waiting for the afternoon to arrive to continue with what we are going to do, and look at the little colonial ring that was
Now.
This corresponds to the date, it corresponds to the beginning of the years we have already. We have the alignment that we did last night, the alignment that we have been following from the hill. Then we are going to do it. Now what we are going to use is the S+ to make the marking. To make the marking, this mesh is the one we use for the radiometer. The radiometer. Let's see if I brought the
What?
Markings. This one that includes this brings a meter by meter antenna. Type A umbrella. Carbon comes with its minus. And so we are going to see how it goes in the markings, and we hope that we can get a positive, we can make a positive reading. Here, tell me what you found here, because I have a mark.
Okay, we did the lineup first. From there, from that marker.
Here,
In this part,
this is a turtle.
this is the turtle. And it also has this marking on this side of the lines.
Then look,
Aligned with the cross that's on this side, so it's like this.
here, Chava found this heart. If you also found
If you've already mounted it too.
we follow the line. That this turtle practically sends you from there. It comes from the triangle of the gods. There is no rebound or anything. There is no rebound. There is no rebound. Good. Unloaded. According to me, I loaded it.
Today the dais is on.
Is the dais on?
Turn off the dais, Tony. Yes, turn it off.
It's already turned off. Well, what I was going for, we have two good tones in this area, Dante. Covering underneath, just underneath this stone and here. Where this stone
Did it happen? Did they hide something?
No.
I don't know.
we are taking a reading with the bariometer because this is suspected. They took one, and right now we are just confirming the reading. Tony and Dante, if you want to come closer, Tony, what is it for you?
Bueno, mira, aquí
You can clearly
claramente se
see
ve que
that they joined. They
unieron
joined
piedra
stone
con
with stone
piedra
here.
aquí. Aquí se
Here
ve
you
que
can see that
abrieron
they
un...
opened.
abrieron
break
un-
a
si
stone
rompemos
of
una
this
piedra de
one.
esta, es,
It is
es lo que le
very
llamamos
cosmetic.
cementante. Tepetate,
tepetate.
piedra
White
blanca.
stone.
caliza.
This,
Cuando
When they
hacen
make
la
the
mezcla
mixture
que se
that was
utilizaba
used
antes,
before called
llamada
caliche,
Sería esto, ¿no?
es ese
color
color que toma. Es
a mixture of
una mezcla.
this
café.
is stone,
Esto es lo que estamos diciendo. O sea, esto es piedra.
stone to the cementitious, but this union, I don't know why it has this union, as if we had poured silicone on it.
Finger, no. You mix the...
There is this result, I want you to see it.
Este resultado. Quiero que lo vean.
Apparently in one of the readings there is a volt, and there are possibilities that this is a metallic target. There are many possibilities, this one and this green one, and if we put it in 2Ds and it looks brown, the same as this
was
one.
made from this one. Possibly they made it from here
Possible volt.
downwards towards
In the measurement, it's probably in this area,
down.
3/6 or so here.
Más o menos aquí.
In the volumetric, should give us
This one there is.
Ahí está.
The target is...
caray.
Yes, it is.
Está,
It's
está
deep.
profundo.
How far? It's almost 4 meters off.
Casi 4 metros.
this target is what could be the volt. It's like
Lo
this.
que podría ser la bóveda.
The
Está
hip.
a casi
This one too.
400
Dante.
Centimeters.
Dante, here it is. Dante aquí, bien.
Tone.
It's button.
Button the button.
Pitufina is out. But it's not silver. No. But we had some left. Yes, it went down. Well, to 80.
Here the back of the button has already fallen off. Oh, there it is. There it is. It continues to be. It continues to be. Specifying the place, the dates. Look at the sample here. There are many branches of the stones, but in some of them, they are joined together.
That
And in reality, they look like blocks. If in blocks is very...
Is one block. And this is another block. It's 4 blocks in total.
Probably that wedge was put in to force the cut this way. But over there is the other cut. They probably wanted to completely demolish all of this. That gives us to understand that it is very probable that they wanted to hide something and that it was completely covered, but with this it was more than enough. So let's see. We need to continue searching with the probabilities or a crack. Like that could also be used to fall into a small vault to make the piggy bank. Well, you'll see. There's a lot of work.
Isn't it too much? Well, as it has already been left. Here it is not finished until all the points.
Look at everything that is causing us a stir. And that we know the forcefulness of this is that cross. If this cross were not there, we would have already discarded the place. I put it in context. This is a turtle. There was another one here too, but unfortunately it's broken. But analyzing, we see that these stones fell from here, and it was a single complete block. When it fell, it broke, they carved them. To leave the figure, we don't know if it was a provoked or a natural cut. What is certain is that it was a cornice at least 1 meter wide, that when it fell it split the stones. So what is planned? We already worked there yesterday. Now we are going to do what I was saying. It is about the cuts. Look here. A wedge was taken from here, but I want you to see this. But I want you to see this. This frame and this frame are simulating a vault, and probably these are routes inside the vault. Now what changes the direction of everything? Although there is already the cross, there are markers, is that this is directing us towards. Already marking the entrance here. If we go following the line, well, yes, it sends us to the next marker, which would be this one, thinking that it is directing us also towards there, but as it is a diamond, it can direct us towards there. And right where Tony is, there is another diamond where it directs us to. It directs us to that diamond. And the detail is that now that we started this new investigation, here I show you the other diamond, here I show you the other diamond that sends us towards that burst one that you can see over there, a little bit more to the left, where Dante already found a symbol. That's why we took the brush to clean it. But before arriving here with Tony, we made a super find. Here with Tony, we made a super interesting finding. Look at this form of this arrangement of stones and this heart that is found here, and probably it is not. If you see it ovum and ovum, it goes down and the cross in between. And it's weird here. There's even a slight dip in that area, which that causes us doubts that it could be further down, because the creek is there, and the truth is that in order to work near the creek, we could only think of it as a trap. Trap. We are already seeing things, if it is true. And Tony's arrow, I don't know if it is the one.
I formed a little bit here, but it is moss. It is moss.
Burst.
It is moss. It is this black moss.
But up to here it is.
It is a...
Look, Tony, describe it to us.
Sweetheart. Here comes.
The Kabbalobulus there, right, on this other mark.
A full cross.
Like this? Or,
And there is the...
it's like they say the longest part of a cross it indicates, but in this case...
It indicates that it would be of the cross, or thinking of a marker. And it actually takes us, what do you think, Tony? This one takes us there where the little sun is, the heart.
Yes, in fact, this one is exactly in line with the heart right there. And the...
To the first, here was Dante standing, and I stood on the... In the...
Heart as well.
Diamond.
There is in the diamond.
And that one goes straight ahead. The mark of the heart is a little lower. It's like this, not in a straight line, but yes.
And I think it has a crown on top. It is really a crown cross.
And it leads to where we are going to go right now. We are working the detector. So we are going to see what we can do